take me anywhere, anywhere. Ah, I haven't got my microphone on. That's important. It does sound better. Success. So today, I thought I would film a video talking about my hair because it's changed quite a lot in the last couple of months, year, I don't know, it's changed quite a lot in the last couple of months. So in March last year, March 2017, I decided after a lot of going back and forth and umming and ahhing that I was actually going to get a pixie cut. I made a video on that, so if you want to watch my pixie cut video, I'll link it in the down bar, in the description, whatever you call it. So yeah, March last year, I got the pixie cut. I got quite a long pixie cut because I was absolutely terrified that I was going to regret it. And I thought if I get a long pixie, I can easily grow it out, but if I like it, I can easily cut it shorter. And turns out I did love it. So after I'd had the long pixie for about a month or two, I think, I got it recut shorter, as you can see. And then from April to November, I had that really short pixie cut. I dyed it like pink and purple a couple of times. This is what it looked like. I looked real cute. And then in November, I cut my hair for the last time. I decided, no, I want to grow my pixie cut out. So since November to now, which is August 2018, I've been growing out my pixie cut, and this is what it looks like. Oh, dang. It's so long. Like, compared to how short my hair was, I'm so pleased with where it's at now. Why are you growing out your pixie cut? Well, I think a lot of people assume that myself and other people who end up growing out their pixie cut regret it, which is not the case at all. The actual reasons why I'm growing out my pixie cut is, number one, I did not and still do not trust hairdressers to cut my hair. We used to have this hairdresser that just came to our house to cut our hair, but she wasn't really that great at cutting hair. So then I tried going to the salon a couple of times, but every time I came out so unhappy with the way my hair looked. I was like, you know what, no, I don't trust hairdressers with my hair. I'm gonna cut it myself, which is fine. Like, I'm actually quite good at cutting my hair. I just didn't particularly enjoy it. I felt like there was a lot of pressure for me to do a good job, because if I didn't do a good job, everyone would be like, well, why didn't you just go to the salon to get it done? Reason number two why I'm growing my pixie out, I hated having to cut it all the time. Like, my hair grows so quickly, which is great when you're trying to grow it out, but when you're trying to maintain short hair, having fast growing hair is a nightmare, because I had to keep cutting it like every 4 weeks. I like just letting my hair grow and be free, and then just like giving it a trim every now and then. Reason number three, I missed the variety that I used to be able to have with my hair. Like, I could tie it up, I could put it in a bun, you know? There was just so much more I could do with it, whereas with a pixie, like, that's it. You had a pixie cut, that was your hair forever. Yeah, I just missed having the ability to tie my hair up, and now I can. Like, even, like, my hair isn't that long, but like, I can do a little half bun thing, and then I just take some hair from the front, make it look a bit messy. Ta-da! See? Reason number four why I'm growing out my pixie cut, I missed the femininity that having long hair gave me. Like, I didn't really realise how much having longer hair makes you feel feminine. When you have long hair, you just feel more girly, because it's stereotypical that girls have long hair. Whereas having short hair, it did make me feel more boyish, which is fine because I'm not like an overly girly girl anyway, but I do like feeling feminine. It's like, some days I wanted to wear a skirt or a dress, and with the short hair it just made me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. How did you style it out? So I think I styled my hair out pretty well. When I say style it out, I mean how did I manage to make my hair look semi-acceptable when it was going from the pixie cut to a long pixie to the stage where it's like a hideous mullet, to the length it is now. So when I was styling it out, I used various combinations of headbands and hair clips to like hold all the short front bits back. I experimented with just like using a couple of clips to hold one side back and then kind of have a fringe on the other side, but my saving grace about this whole thing was curling my hair, because the curls made my hair look shorter than it actually was. Also, the curls kind of distorted the various different lengths in my hair, so it didn't make it look quite as much like a mullet as it actually was. Otter! Hey, buddy! Otter! Oh! Good boy! So, was it annoying growing out your pixie cut? When I was thinking about all the pros and cons of whether to actually get a pixie cut or not, one of the things that was on my con list was it's really difficult to grow out a pixie cut, but turns out I don't think growing out my pixie cut was as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I only had the weird mullety stage for about 3 or 4 months, and I guess to some people that might sound like quite a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, 3 or 4 months with a weird haircut, it wasn't that bad. My hair has been this length for the last 2-3 months. I think it just looks like I could have got my hair cut like this. Like, it doesn't look like I'm growing out a pixie cut. Or at least I hope it doesn't look like I'm growing out a pixie cut. Would I recommend a pixie cut? Yes, definitely. I would definitely recommend getting a pixie cut if you're even remotely thinking about it. I had so many doubts and insecurities before I cut my hair, and now when I look back at the footage of me before I had my hair cut, I just laugh at myself because I had nothing to worry about, and neither do you. I looked super cute with a pixie cut, and I still look super cute with my longer hair, and you will too, I promise.